All right, guys, welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another live stream. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. All right, so this week, obviously, it is Thanksgiving week. I think my camera's a little bit off. So obviously this week is going to be cut short. I will not be going live Wednesday. I will be out of town. And yeah, but today we're going to go over the market. We're going to see what's going on. Honestly, not much has really transpired. I took a look this morning. Actually, let me take that back. We are at 88,300 for Bitcoin. Yesterday when I was going over the market, I think we were at like 85, 86. So Bitcoin is recovering pretty well. I think like what I was mentioning yesterday, I think we'll hit that 90K mark this week and maybe even get close to that six-figure mark again. That six-figure mark is really, I think, pivotal for the market. We gotten used to it. Once we went over six figures, we got to 120, 126, and then we broke down and we went back up to 120 and we broke down again. So I think reclaiming that six-figure mark is really going to give the market confidence that we're going to make a new all-time high and that the bull market is not over. And then altcoins too. Altcoins are bouncing back pretty nicely. Let me go ahead and go ahead and make sure my mic is working. Give me just a second. Let me make sure my mic is working. Really gonna give the market confidence that we're gonna make a new all-time high and that the bull market is not over. And then altcoins too. Altcoins are bouncing back pretty nice. All right, so yeah, so it looks like my mic is working, but yeah, so it looks like altcoins are bouncing back pretty nicely here, and I think like this is for me expected. I didn't think we were going to crash and not come back. I didn't think the bull market was over. I know a lot of people on Twitter were saying, "Oh, we're going into a bear market, or entering a bear market. It's really bearish action." But again, that happens almost every crash. Every crash, somebody, the whole social media is saying it's over. We're in a bear market and things like that. A lot of those people are short. One, and then or two, a lot of those people just don't have position, so they see the price going up and they don't want it to go up much higher because they don't have a position, they don't have a long position, or maybe they don't have the amount of shares that they would like to have in order to really take advantage of the market. So they rather just be bearish and call for a bear market, right? But yeah, let me see if there's any news. Let me take a look at the stock market, see how that's doing, and maybe check the news, and if there's nothing there. Okay, so it looks like the stock market is doing pretty well too. If I show, oops, I don't know if you can see the color, but it's pretty much green. I guess green doesn't show well. I know when it was all red, it showed pretty well. But NASDAQ is up, New York Stock Exchange is up, Dow Jones is up, Apple is up. There's a couple stocks that are down. Starbucks, Nike, Verizon, those stocks are down. And yeah, so that's what the market's looking like for equities. So it looks like we're getting an overall recovery. Remember, Friday we got a little bit of a recovery. It looks like this is a continuation of Friday. It may continue for the rest of the week. Obviously, crypto trades 24/7, so even during Thanksgiving, we'll see what crypto does. Obviously, equities do not open up on holidays. So, yeah, I think we just got to see how the rest of the week plays out. Now, if we check the Fed Watch tool, let's see if that has moved. So close to 80%. So I think we were like close to 73% yesterday. Yeah, I think it was 73% we were at yesterday. Now it looks like it's at 79% of a chance of a rate cut for December. So it is most likely that we will get a rate cut coming here soon in the month of December. I think as we approach the end of this week, that number will get higher. It will be priced in that we get a rate cut. I was predicting that it stood around 60 to 70%, and we still get the rate cut, and then it's kind of up in the air, so that way it's more impactful. Because usually, I mean, in September and October, it was like 93+% that we were going to get that rate cut, and the market was really anticipating it. So I don't think it had too much effect on the market. But now, it looks like we're approaching that 80% mark. And as we get closer into December, it may continue to go higher. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That there's not much that happened in the market today. I didn't really hear about any news. There was something actually that I want to mention. There was something about JP Morgan and Bitcoin. Apparently, like JP Morgan is short a big position, and not just JP Morgan. I think it's somebody else, but they have a big short position in MicroStrategy, and they're basically trying to short the stock so that way they could liquidate Bitcoin and kind of control the downward pressure, continue that on Bitcoin. So there was like these, there was a group of people boycotting against JP Morgan, basically saying, we're going to close our accounts with JP Morgan. We're not going to do business with them until they rectify it. But I don't think it was just JP Morgan. I think it was like a couple other big financial institutions that were shorting MicroStrategy to, kind of create this downward pressure on Bitcoin. Now, there was screenshots and stuff like that. I'm not sure how true this is. It looked like it's pretty true. A lot of people were boycotting it, but who knows, right? And a lot of people are speculating that MicroStrategy is just so over leveraged that once this bull market is over, whenever it's over, MicroStrategy is probably going to be one of the first companies to take a nosedive, because as Bitcoin price falls, the value of MicroStrategy falls, and if there's any call options are out there, they're going to get hit with that. So that, and then also they're highly leveraged, right? So I think a lot of their debt, some of their debt payments will be coming due or mature in the coming years. So that's going to be interesting to see what they do with that. And if, they can't make the payments, they may have to sell a lot of Bitcoin, right, in order to meet those payments. So it's going to be interesting to see how MicroStrategy pivots and adapts. They've been doing well so far, but as they accumulate more debt, the payments are just going to get bigger. And if we have any significant bear market or things tank, it could really put some pressure on the company and all other companies too that own Bitcoin on their balance sheet. It's not just MicroStrategy. There are other companies that own Bitcoin on their balance sheet, and it could get really dangerous if the price falls a lot, and then a lot of that debt becomes mature and they have to make a lot of payments. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the update on the market. We'll play a few games of chess, and that's pretty much it. All right, what is going on here? This is a new one. Okay, cool. I think we're good now. I've been getting pretty decently good at blitz. Um, Oof. Blunder. Darn it. Ugh, hate that. All right. See if I can pull one through here. I doubt it, but. Oof. Ooh, I don't know how I came back. That's crazy. That is ridiculous that I came back. I mean, this guy literally blew the game. Literally blew the game there. Like, that's crazy. Oh, I gotta focus here, though. I just gotta focus. I gotta hurry up. I gotta hurry up. Oh, what is going on? My thing just froze. You know what? Oof. Yes! Got the W. I can't believe I got that. That's crazy. I know he's going crazy right now. That was crazy. That blunder. All right, let me do one more. I'm going to try to get to 1,300, and then I'll be done for the day. If I don't get it, then it's okay. But I'm still going to be done for the day. Okay. Let's see what he's trying to do. Darn it. Get rid of that. Oof. That's a check right there. But I don't think I'm in danger. At least I don't think so. I will soon be in danger, though. Do I have any danger? I think I'm just gonna run it out. Yeah, I'm good on the time. I think I'm good. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's definitely trying to trap me in there. Okay, let's do this. Oops. I think I'm good. I should be okay. Oops. I almost blundered. Wow, I can't believe I made that. That's crazy. All right, 1300, man. I'm a 1300 blitz player. Nope, decline. I'm good. All right, guys, 1300. Yeah, there's not much that happened with the market today. It was really, I mean, the market's still open. Obviously, I'm off for the week. I'm not going to be streaming Wednesday, but the market is not over, right? It's 2 o'clock, so there may be some stuff that comes out that makes the market go a lot higher, or maybe pulls back. But again, we need to see this week play out. I'm interested to see how this crypto market plays out for November and then going into the beginning of December. But more to come on that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.